All right. I'm going to do this little short video. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, whatever time this is being viewed. I am so excited. This is the last year, I should say, at the end of the season when it was starting to get cold. I pulled up all of my pepper plants because I heard you could overwinter them and that they don't die. They're not like annual. And I'm like, what? So, I had to try this out. And it's interesting because when you're taking this master gardener class, you're learning about pruning and what happens when you prune, how you can control or influence how you want your branches to grow and different things like that. Also, like the hormones, the science of it. And I wanted to show this to you because it's in action. Now, you're supposed to, when you pull them, you're supposed to prune them all down just to the nodes, right? The first two nodes. And when you do the first two nodes, get rid of all the leaves and do not, like for a couple weeks prior to this, don't fertilize it or anything because you want to bring about dormancy. And dormancy is achieved if, they're not thinking, oh, I got all this food, I got to put out some more fruit, right? So I just took all of mine and I put them in a trash bag. And the roots, the roots were damp, not saturated. And there they stayed up until, I guess, about 3 weeks ago. I pulled them out and put them all in pots and gave them some excellent soil. But throughout that time, like, you're supposed to go in and check on those at that under 50-degree dormancy. Make sure that those roots don't dry out too much. And mine did, because I had like 20 pepper plants. So I'm like, oh, I'll never buy a pepper plant again. Ha ha ha. So only 3 survived, and that was just so lucky. And I want to show it to you. Here we go. Okay, look at this. Put it back in a pot. Now you can see, I want to show you this. You see, you're supposed to bring it down to the first 2 nodes, but I didn't. And you'll notice right here where these come all the way up, there was no node here. And because it was going up and there was another node, but I don't know what happened. I cut it wrong. I always do stuff wrong, so I'm okay with that. I still love myself. But look, at the original node, look where the leaves are coming out. Okay, you have this really strong root base. Like, you have these roots that are not needing to develop too much because they've already been developed. You're skipping a lot of time. I'm going to revisit this when it gets, actually, the temperature gets about 60 or 70 degrees. Or I'm going to wait, probably till March, April, May. At the end of May or the beginning of June, when their temperatures start that they like, that's when I'll put them out into the ground. I might not even put them in the ground. I might put them in 5-gallon buckets and just call it a day because I only have a small yard to garden in. But I want to see how long I can keep these 3 going. And what pepper, you might ask? Have no idea. They were all mixed up. We'll see though, But look, that's what I wanted to show you. And then say, here's the one that I did correctly. Or, as they advise. You see, first 2 nodes. Right, see, just like that. And then you can see where they come out at the prior nodes. Like, is that not cool? Do you know how much money this will save if I would have done this correctly? Well, not too much money if you do your own seeds. But if you're going to the farmer's market, and you don't have money to do that every single year because the prices are increasing, because everything is increasing. you know, and anyways, not even going to go there. It's early in the morning. We're going to start our day off right. Happy Sunday.